Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to make a transparent image with text only, or maybe you even want to add graphics to it that you can use on your social media, in your stories, or on pictures and whatnot. So I use the Over app, and I'm going to open the Over app, and I'm going to click the plus symbol to create something new. For my backgrounds, I'm going to choose the transparent option, and it does not matter which size you choose. It defaults to like an Instagram 1-to-1 ratio square, and I'm just going to leave it on that because it truly does not matter what size you choose as your background, as your starter image. So I am going to just leave the default background of the 2048 by 2048, click the check mark, and it's going to take you here. Let's say I wanted to do something with text. All right, so I work every single Monday through Friday, 5:30 in the morning, power hours with my tribe. So I'm going to do something like a work sesh with my tribe. Okay, maybe something like this. You can use this for various things. I've done this for $39 enrollments, $49 enrollments, 60% off to join my team right now, skinny brew, morning mood, because my coffee burns fat. You can use this for whatever. So this is my example. Work sesh with my tribe. You can change the font, the layout of the text. You can do right justification, left justification, center justification. Play with this so that it's how you want it to look like. For purposes of this demo, and I use this bison font a lot, I'm just going to click the check mark, and here it is. I'm going to use white text because I like that better than black text for most of the things that I post to my stories. So I'm going to choose white text, and if you wanted to add a graphic to this, you could. I'm not going to, but actually I'll show you how to do it just for demo purposes. You click on graphic and you type in what you're looking for. If this was coffee, for example, I might type in coffee, and I might find these different coffee images that you could also add to it as well. I don't need one of these for this particular one that I'm doing right now, but if you wanted one, this is where you would find it. So canceling out of that one, here it is. I'm in the upper right hand corner with the little square with the arrow pointing outwards. Click on that. This is your export function. Before you export, right now you're like, okay, I can save it, it's all good. Nope. You will notice that my Over app defaults to a JPEG when I go to export it. I'm going to click on export settings, and I'm going to choose PNG. You say that as a ping, you pronounce that ping, and this is going to save it with the transparent background. If it's not saved as a ping, it's not going to have a transparent background. You're not going to see the text that you just put on there, or you might see it, but it won't have a transparent background. So click done and then save, and this will save it to your phone. Now, this is how I level up. I'm going to go into my boards app, and I have created different ones for the hashtags and captions that I use regularly, right? This app is great for us to create efficiency in our business, to be more efficient in our business. So I have a folder within my story captions called transparent text. This one is which work sesh with my tribe. So I'm going to put this under opportunity, and I'm going to add an image button, an image key here. And I know that it's this first one. So I'm going to click on that, and see, you can't see it. It looks like a white rectangle right now, but click on it and it gives you a little preview. And the title, I'm just going to call it what it says right there. There we go. Click done, and it is right there. And what you can do is now you can go over to your Instagram app, for example, open up your stories. And for example, if I was working, let's pretend this picture of Bruno is a picture of my Zoom background that I would normally do at 5:30 in the morning on those power hours. I would snap a boomerang or a picture of all of our faces working together, and this would be, just say that I just took it. Now, I'm going to go pretend like I'm adding text by clicking on the text button, and instead of typing, I'm going to go to my keyboards and select my boards, and I'm going to go to my captions and hashtags and choose the transparent text, click on where I saved it, and I'm going to choose work sesh with my tribe. Now it's copied, and I'm going to paste it where I normally would. And now it's here. I can resize it. I can move it. I will show you what I also generally select white text as well. If I was putting it somewhere where it's not as visible, I could just use the brush tool change the size of the brush pen, and then pick a color for my brush and put that in the background so that you can see the white text better. Let me do a better example with the coloring. There we go. And so that just kind of adds it and personalizes my stories a little bit more, but something like this. So that's how you create transparent text in Over, but then you also level up by putting that transparent image into your boards app. Because what happens, before I used to do this, I would scroll to that Over folder of mine in the photo section. I would scroll until I found it. So for example, if I didn't have the boards app, I would go to that little image or this little stickers button, and I would click on the image icon, and I would go to my Over app right here, or my Over folder in my photo album, and I could see these different ones. So this is a different way to do it, and you could totally do that. So for example, if this was like a skinny tea picture, it works this way too, but the boards app just creates more efficiency in your business instead of me scrolling and looking for these things. So this is just another way for you to have a little bit more efficiency in your business.